What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This time I'm back with another one for Lifetime movies, and it is Jodi Arias' Dirty Little Secret. So, this is obviously based on the extremely high profile case of Jodi Arias, who was involved in a very strange relationship with a guy named Travis, and things took some dark, deadly turns. And in this movie from Lifetime, we're told the story from the perspective of the prosecutors, as if everything that was presented from their case were true. So it's not the most balanced, approach to the story, because a lot of people feel like there's more to the story than what's shown in this movie. But at the same time, it's kind of hard to be sympathetic to Jodi Arias getting a balanced treatment of her story. But whatever the case may be, this is told from the prosecutor's point of view, and it follows very closely to the real life events. So Jodi meets Travis. She approaches him in the bathroom while he's at the urinal. They strike up this kind of clandestine sexual relationship. He's a Mormon, so he's has to hide, or at least he uses that as an excuse to hide her from his friends and family, while he's giving these motivational speeches about living a clean life and living a good life. And in the meantime, he's having this depraved kinky sex with Jodi Arias, and she wants more. She wants to be a girlfriend. She wants to be a wife, and he doesn't want that. But he also just kind of keeps stringing her along, and eventually she just kind of snaps. And she's, as we learn, she has a history of being kind of strung along by guys and getting with the wrong type of guys. And she snaps, and they have a huge breakup. Later on, she gets back, it kind of sneaks back into his life, and the movie kind of shows what's from there. I'm assuming everybody pretty much knows what happens, but just in case, I'll leave a little bit to the imagination. So this is a Lifetime movie, which means that the full depth of the craziness of the case can't be explored, unfortunately. But they give a lot of leeway. This one has a lot more adult themes than most of the Lifetime movies. There's even some very mild, but still there's a decent amount of flesh on display. There's a lot of really open sexual dialogue. A lot of the more colorful phrases and terminology from the Arias case came out, including the infamous three-hole wonder comment, which kind of captured the imagination of the media for a couple days back then. The girl who plays Jodi Arias is amazing. The look is not uncanny, but it's very close, and she really nails the creeper vibe that Jodi Arias gives off. And she's also able to play the little sweet side that makes it, where how she was able to kind of get her hooks into people and kind of get what she wanted out of people. So it's a really good performance. It's definitely melodramatic, but it's not insanely over the top, which I think in this case was a good decision. When she does lose it, she loses it proper, so that in those moments it does go over the top. But leading up to that, it's just kind of a right on the borderline of camp performance, but I thought it was really effective. Everybody else that's in the movie is solid as well. I didn't really have any complaints with it, but I just think she's the star of this movie. Just a really great performance. Really got a pretty tough role and was able to make it work. As I said, it does have a little bit more sexual content and a little bit more perviness than the normal Lifetime movie. So if you're not into that, or you want to sit through it, then you're probably not going to have too much fun here. But and also because it is a real life story, some people might have a problem embracing it as entertainment because it is based on a tragic real story. But I'm not one of those people. I thought it was a really fun movie. I appreciated the fact that they played up the tabloid aspects of it and cranked up the melodrama and kind of focused in on the more lurid details. If that makes me a bad person, I'm sorry, but I want to be entertained when I watch a movie like this. And I really feel like Dirty Little Secret was exactly what I wanted. And again, I kind of would have liked to have seen more of a fleshed out, balanced story. But I mean, they knew what they wanted to do and they ran with it. And as far as that, showing things from the prosecutor's perspective, I think they did a pretty decent job. So it's not high art by any means. It's definitely high melodrama, but it's got fun dialogue. It's got a super fun lead performance. And it's just got that just about as much sleaziness as you can expect from Lifetime, which if any story was going to get more leeway in that area, it would need to be the Jodi Arias story. So I had a lot of fun with this one. I know some people might not, because it was based on a true story, and might think I'm a horrible person for having fun with it because of that, but I liked it. Jodi Arias' Dirty Little Secret is a lot of fun. If you like melodramatic Lifetime movies, this is definitely one to check out. You can read my full write-up of it at markfusion.com, as well as a ton of other Lifetime movies. I try to get as many as I can up there. There's a lot of support for them, but looking by the traffic, so I do greatly appreciate those of you who are going to the site to check those out. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch if you want to follow me on any of those places, at Mark Fusion. I'm also Mark Fusion at Letterboxd, where you can see what I've been watching, get an idea of what might be coming up on here on the channel soon. But above all of that, just hitting that sub button is the best way to support me, to help me keep making these videos. It's free, easy, direct way to let me know, that you like watching them, and I'll keep cranking out the Lifetime movies and all the other ones as well. I really have fun recording these and talking to you guys about these movies, so I greatly appreciate your support there. Another great way to help me out is by watching the old videos. There is a ton of Lifetime movies in the playlist here, as well as a lot of other melodramas, thrillers, stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.